ADC works for me. The Gibster. The Gibster. Oh man. And continue onward with our quest for glory in the league matches. Last one was a little bit rough. Went up against Rushed and a couple other very strong players and just did not work out in our favor. Looks like I'm a little bit lower here on the picking stage, which means I'm around mid area of the rating, which means we're going to have some pretty skilled and talented players here. I hope we don't have someone else on the other team that is better than ours. Oh, I know Excalibur. Thanatos, Hades first picks. Neither of these are first picks that need to be picked this early, but they're going to be grabbed either way. Sun Wukong, always a great first pick. Sun Wukong, Guan Yu, Athena, I think probably some of the best first picks that you can get, unless you're getting something strong. You can go for characters like Agni, if Zeus makes it through, if Mercury makes it through. These are all valid first picks. But in general, if these kind of extraneous gods are removed, and honestly, with Agni gone, the mid makes it a little bit more dynamic here. Don't know if Hades is where's Hades going? Solo. Okay, so we're gonna have solo Hades, jungle Thanatos. Who is going to be mid? Who's mid? Where's Piroth going? He hasn't called anything yet. You better at mid or ADC? You better at mid or ADC? Quickly. Just. What's your best? People need to know what their best roles are. Come on. Where'd that Vulcan at? That Vulcan Play-Doh. Apollo. That's there. Yeah, so be a little bit more particular in the picking stage for League. You have to be very specific on what you want, what you're capable of doing, what you're comfortable with, and just communicate that to your team. So really in the picking stage, what we're looking for is, play your best thing and be comfortable in that role. So we're going to play that out here. I'm going to play Vulcan. Vulcan is, I still think, a controversial pick. He's a character that can be very hit or miss, and I think the lack of consistency on Vulcan is going to be the main reason for his downfall in a competitive setting. But, it just comes down to just personal preference and the ability to land consistent skill shots. Our team is suspect. We have Thanatos, Hades, Apollo, Vulcan. There's absolutely no synergy there. Could go for a Hades ultimate into Vulcan ultimate with a dunk to Thanatos afterward, which honestly, that's a lot of synergy. Excuse me, let me fix myself here. Apollo's going to be able to dunk down on top of it, but if Hades can catch 2 or 3 with the ultimate, and I land an ultimate as he activates that, that's going to drop them down to around the threshold where Thanatos is going to get a good dunk off. So that is actually very strong synergy. You look across the way, a much more standard lineup. Sun Wukong, Guan Yu, Ao Kuang, Artemis, Athena. With this lineup, they can do a lot of things. Sun Wukong can go solo, jungle, as well as the support lane. Guan Yu can go solo jungle support. Athena can go jungle support. So they have a lot of opportunities there. Given the fact that it's laid out this way, I would suspect that Athena's going to go into the support lane. Generally, the lower end picks support because that's what they're more comfortable with, or people just outright tell them that's what they have to do. So just due to the picking order, adding some context to this, I would actually think that Athena's going to go to support, which means that Guan Yu and Sun Wukong are able to fight over the jungle and the solo lane. Realistically, I think Guan Yu is a much stronger jungler than Sun Wukong is, and Sun Wukong is a fantastic solo. So what I expect for the enemy team is Sun Wukong going to the solo lane, Guan Yu into the jungle, Ao Kuang in the mid lane, then Artemis and Athena laning up together in the long lane for their team. For our team, we're going to have Ymir and Apollo laning together in the long lane, Hades in the solo lane, Thanatos in the jungle, and then Vulcan in the mid lane. This means Vulcan against Ao Kuang, I would give that a little bit to Ao Kuang in the beginning, but Vulcan's not going to take any pressure, and Vulcan is a strong mid and late game character, not as strong in the early stages, so a very non-aggressive character like Ao Kuang benefits me greatly. It's going to be most likely Sun Wukong up against Hades in the solo lane. I would prefer that Guan Yu actually goes in the solo lane for this very reason, because Hades actually does very well against Guan Yu in the solo lane, given the fact that he can use Shroud of Darkness, his silence, to interrupt the Tallow Assault from Guan Yu. Tallow Assault is a huge portion of Guan Yu's push. So Hades would be a great matchup against Guan Yu in the solo lane if they decide to go that route, and I kind of hope that they do and put Sun Wukong in the solo, or Sun Wukong in the jungle for that reason. It's going to be Artemis Athena versus Apollo and Ymir. Honestly, that could go either way. Both those have a lot of opportunity for initiation. I think if Apollo and Ymir work well together, they can get some good kills on the Artemis, but it's going to come down to, honestly, how well Athena plays. If Athena plays very well in that matchup, it may be a bit of a wash. Looking at the masteries here, it looks like we're a little bit limited compared to them. We have less masteries than they do, which is usually not a good sign. So we're going to have to play this by ear and see exactly how these things go. I'm playing Vulcan. Vulcan is a high damage burst mage in the current system, and he, like I said, he's very hit or miss. He can be very strong, he can be very weak, he can be very on point, or actually do nothing. Now this can be said about all characters, but in general his ultimate is very difficult to land on a consistent basis, and you have to factor in a lot of luck or just amazing prediction skills and timing. Timing is really important with landing the Vulcan ultimate, because you have to wait for the team to commit to something. Are they fully retreating? Hit the ultimate. Are they fully committing? Hit the ultimate. The downside is if you make a prediction and they change, and they're very likely to do so. What does he have, Mark? No, he just has Watchers. That's just natural Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong going to the support this time, so Athena most likely going to be jungling and Guan Yu into the solo lane. That's actually pretty much guaranteed at this point. So Guan Yu into the solo, Athena jungle, which is great because Hades has a good matchup against that. Thanatos going with normal start here, normal start across the board. Bancroft's Talon start for Hades is actually quite common. There's a ward standing on top of us here, so Sun Wukong was able to get that Eye of Providence activation down. Just give him a little bit of words of encouragement here. People generally play better when they're encouraged. There goes that. There goes the other one. So Ao Kuang is quite weak at the low levels. His tornado is a little bit weak. Watch for the tornado rotation over here. There it goes. Whew! Dodged a bullet. Good hit. Wait for him to stack up. That's going to be that. So Vulcan's push is also very weak. So Ao Kuang and Vulcan both have very weak low level ones. Athena's going to be the jungler here and have to be worried about that because Athena taunt into Vulcan or into Ao Kuang ultimate is going to be quite effective here. Good tornado. Some damage on that one. I'm going to need the turret here. Help push this up. Mid camp's coming up in about 35 seconds here. So what I need to do is trying to just get up close and personal. With the tornado. Here goes the squall. Good split there. Gonna pull some action into the turret. Does turret still take extra from minions? Yeah, 50% additional damage from Nod God sources. That's unfortunate. It really is. It's meant to prevent it from tanking things. Sun Wukong making his way over here to the mid camps as they do start to respawn here. Good stun. First blood on the Ao Kuang. Good stuff there. Left clamp most likely down, considering the fact that Athena came from this. This guy's surprised by an Athena jungle? That's not good. Okay, Earth Shaker has been picked up. That turret doing work right now. We're going to pick up this right here against this team. Beads would be heavily utilized. I'm going to pick this up here. Sell this off. Vision's going to be very important. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick that up first, and then we'll go out. Sun Wukong in the right side. Man, my team is #1. You guys rock. Hades owning the left side as well. Hades is actually getting a bit of a resurgence recently. People are starting to pick him up more often. His damage numbers are really high, and his ultimate can scale really quickly. He's also a good counter against characters like Guan Yu in the solo lane, which he's up against. It's a very, very favorable matchup for him, given the fact that you can interrupt the Tower Assault, which is a big portion of Guan Yu's effectiveness. That is a very strange tornado, friend. That was not a legendary Ao Kuang level tornado. I'm just going to say that. So there goes that. Like I said, Vulcan is still very much viable. Okay, everyone. Hello, entire world. Oh my god, more? Whew. Purification beads, saving the day. Gotta always be careful about that Athena ultimate. I'm dead. Possibly. Nope. Man, this aggression is insane. Insane. This is bad. This is not good. This is not a good situation. Not a good situation. I want it. I'm gonna get it. That pen's going to help out a lot. Honestly, I've been going back and forth between Shoes of Focus and Shoes of Magi on the Vulcan. Shoes of Focus, certainly a big... the difference is very minimal. I think a big focus on penetration for Vulcan is where you're going to be. I don't really think that going any kind of defensive on Vulcan at all is going to make a big difference, mainly because he's just all about that burst. If you have no burst, you're not really, you're better off picking someone else that has good CC or some kind of interaction with other characters or combos or whatever. I think every single mid in the game is going to, every single competitive mid in the game right now is going to be a better choice than Vulcan if you're not going to play him hard damage, because that's all he really is, just big burst damage, that big team fight ultimate. If you get a good Earthshaker, it's really, really devastating. Get out of here, freaking noodle. Mid camp's coming up quite shortly. Actually, they should be up right now. A little bit late on those. Oh man. Retreat. Do they follow through is the question. Whew! That cat, though. Just something I whipped up. Oh, man. So Apollo holding down the fort on the right side. Looks like the camp's going to go to Athena here. Thanatos not really able to get the effectiveness that he was hoping for. Placing that turret on there. Generally, you want to put the turrets on the sides of the lane so they're away from the minions, so there's no effectiveness of AoE overlaps. You also want to make sure that it is at a point where it has a good angle for control. Go back here. Ultimate avoided here. D&D by request, people are asking me to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that one up. This is going to be a huge item for me, mainly because of Athena and Ao Kuang are both magical damage, so picking up this Voidstone early, and honestly I could have even not even gone for boots and just picked up the Voidstone early, and that would have helped out a lot. Athena might get a kill on the Hades. Hades not having a good day. And he's 2-2. Go on you. Oh no. Thanatos. Oh, the dunk. Does he have it? Get it. That's unfortunate. Oh, Apollo. No dunk though. It's fine. Get Vulcaned. and take literally no damage at all because you're Sun Wukong. Right camp should be available here. There's another ward. Good stuff. Damage buff is available as well. I might honestly just solo this right now if this next wave goes quickly, which it should. So that's the combo that I use. I throw the one down and immediately meatball the backside, just clear the wave instantaneously. Vulcan in a lot of trouble here. Vulcan's spending Emir's spending a lot of time rotating, so this turret helps a lot with jungle speed. I'll pick that one up. Mana potion. Damn wards though.
Retreat! Enemies incoming middle. Retreat! Retreat!
Shoo boy.
Has been slain.
It's not taking a whole lot of damage from me. He has Runic Shield, that would be why. Right camp is available.
Enemy missing right. Fire something I whipped up.
Thanatos not having an easy time here. We shut out a lot. Hades is taking out his tower already, that's good. Oh. Good play. Good play. Aokong had that right on the head. Right on the head. Blink is probably going to be huge for me here. Blink Aegis. Purification beats Aegis, or I'm sorry, Purification beats Blink, or beats Aegis. Aegis helps a lot with the Guan Yu ultimate, the Artemis ultimate, the Athena ultimate, the Aokong ultimate. It's going to allow me to avoid a lot of the damage output. Blink does help out a lot as well, but there may be the point where I just want to go ahead and finish that off. This is quite unfortunate, the way things ended up there in the mid lane. Guan Yu got quite low. If I had saved my ultimate, I might have been able to burn down the Guan Yu, but that was just a great rotation, and Aokong just had a good place ultimate. I mean, I can't take anything away from him. He had a really good ultimate in the right spot and got the kill. He's level 13 right now. Because everything is going into his lane, and he's getting all the hits for it. Do you mind? Like, he's getting all the camps, and I just need a jungler to help with his camps. Like, I just cannot get the camps. That's the biggest thing. It's just I'm not getting any of these camps because Athena, Sun Wukong, they're all faster. Should be enough to finish that off there. Right camp is available.
Retreat! Retreat!
Gonna get a camp there. Should be enough. Whew!
An ally has been slain.
I was 1 for 1, Guan Yu for Thanatos. Not all that bad considering the fact that Thanatos is quite behind here. God dang! Ugh, their rotations are insane. I'm gonna go down this road. Left tower's gonna be pressured here. That's gonna be the second death for me, but of course we're not out of it just yet. Just getting so much pressure here in the mid lane. It's kind of where they live. Haze on the left side. Actually falling behind the Guan Yu now. 30-30. I mean, we're a little bit ahead in gold, which is great, and that's going to pay out a lot in the late stages of the game. So we're just going to have to hold on. Aokong's level 15 right now. Oh, that experience he's getting from those camps is so important. He's going to get another one. I'm gonna get this one though.
Enemy incoming middle.
Countering as well, which makes this really challenging. Can't ward, can't get mid camps. They're playing really well, what can I say?
Be right back.
They have good support, good rotations, and we're just kind of a little bit behind on that aspect.
Enemy missing left. Careful, enemy. Defend right lane. Fire in the hole. Fire this. Your right tower is under attack. Enemies incoming right.
That mid camp should be down for now. Dun 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 dun.
Enemies incoming right. And
Hades gets picked. Not looking good, man. Not looking good. We're still ahead in gold though, so that's always a plus. He didn't even move. I expected him to move. This guy doesn't even fear me. Does not fear the Vulcan.
No. Enemy missing right.
Thanatos? Oh, he's up on the left. God dang it, dude. Blink may have been a better option, I don't know.
Double kill.
Oh, they wiped right too? Sad face. Squall. Tornado? Not gonna land. Okay. He should be okay. Maybe taunt. Does he have an ultimate? Burst damage. Dashes. He should be okay.
Group up.
Okay, 35k. I mean, there's 600 gold behind. So we're still up in gold, which is great. We're farming very, very well, and this could still work in our favor. We just need to group up. We just don't have it. We're getting very greedy in the wrong places and not grouping up in the right places. So the grouping is what we need here.
Attack right lane.
Hollow split pushing would be huge in this situation.
Defend left lane.
Cap's gonna go down. Apollo should be okay. He has his ultimate. Just get the tower and get out. Artemis is there. Gets the tower.
Now your job is destroy the right lane. Lift up.
Don't want to get caught. Apollo.
Has been slain.
Why didn't he just ult, man? I don't understand why you don't just ult. Like, how do you die? 1 versus 1 when you split push.
Your right tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, the dunk.
An
I
enemy
can't assist with this.
Your right tower has been destroyed. Lift up. Attack middle lane. Attack middle lane. An enemy. Nice job. Your hit.
Gotta be quick about it. Gotta be quick about it.
Your retreat middle lane. Sorry.
Come on, guys.
Enemy incoming. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Retreat, retreat.
Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
Enemies have returned.
Okay. This needs to be activated. There's some there and there. Okay, getting better. And we got the gold free, we got the tower, we got some kills. We're 4K up, so the scores aren't really what's important right now. We have the gold, we have a little bit of advantage here, we just need to keep grouping up. If we keep in those groups and they keep splitting like this, we can easily take this match. The rest of it doesn't matter.
Be right back.
I just need to get as much farm as I possibly can. I went for the best way to Valor to buy myself some CDR.
Retreat middle.
Too greedy, too greedy, too greedy. No greed, please. Ugh.
Retreat. Lift up. Get middle lane. Group up. Be careful. Ultimate is ready. Fire. Group up. Enemies incoming left.
Left could be a possibility.
Enemies incoming right.
Let's get a ward up here. It's probably gonna get countered immediately. No, okay. Guess they don't have a ward here.
Be careful.
Oh, we just don't have the distance, man.
An ally has been slain.
Some damage.
An ally.
Not enough damage. Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
An enemy has been slain.
That teleport though. Whew! That's what I'm talking about.
Nice job.
That what I'm talking about. So my ultimate did a lot of damage there, a ton of damage, and we were able to rotate very, very quickly. The Hades ultimate secured it, and that's exactly what we need. I just need to wait until Hades ults, and then I'm gonna just shred everybody with the amount of damage I'm able to deal right now, and that is exactly how we're gonna win this game. We're gonna continue on here. Should go ahead and move on forward. This guy's being a butthole. There goes that hit. Whew! Okay. Camps are available.
Enemies incoming left.
Can we get anything? Alright. Always that combo to get everything down to size. Hades, what are you doing? My God, man.
Retreat.
Could it be enough? The volley.
Retreat.
The volley. Whew. Damage buff is available. I honestly might be able to steal this if they're not paying attention. No, they got it. Okay. He's gonna be right here. Yep. Got damage though. They're so tanky. Enough to pull it out there. That was so close. I basically entertained Guan Yu while my team was killing his team. So that's really, really, really good. So, looking much better. Everything's kind of fallen into place here. Starting to pull ahead. We're 54 to 48. It goes to show you never really give up in these games. High spirits, high attitude, and high attitude of focusing on the goal is what you're going to be able to do to win out these games. Even with Hades diving like that, we're still able to rotate around. We can go for Gold Fury right now with the kills that we got so far. Get this damage buff. Like I said, Vulcan is a burst mage, if anything else. Make sure I have this. Gold Fury getting started. Apollo tanks it. This turret is so valuable for objectives. Every shot it's 200. I'm doing like 300 a shot with my my basic attacks plus my turret, and that's not even using spells. That's huge. There's a turret. Ow, good shot. The dunk. It's good. Ugh. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So I got rooted. I missed the opportunity for the board there. I thought I had tier 3. You just had tier 2, so that didn't last long enough for the board to be able to stun me. And at that point, it was just too much. What I needed there was for Apollo to get in and try to body block some of those shots, but it was just too much. So the greed for me is going to be too far forward, and unfortunately, I'm going to end up going down. But it's a big win for my team. What I'm able to do with these fights is just get lots of damage out, kind of zone people out. My team is actually able to rotate in and clean up after me, which is really, really great here. So far, the farm is good. Hades is pulling ahead, getting the numbers out. Everything's looking sharp. If we get a tower here, that'd be huge. We have so many towers right now. The push, man, it's good. So good. Keep getting my my deaths out, but honestly, I mean, the breastplate's not doing me a whole lot of favors, considering the fact that a lot of the damage I'm taking physical, Guan Yu and the Artemis are still able to shred me very, very quickly. So the burst damage may need a little bit of adjustment there. Mid tower, right tower. Hades, get out of there, man! Oh, the juke. Do you need an Earthshaker? I'm gonna think that's a yes. I think that's a yes.
Retreat.
There goes that. Is this the decoy? Golly, man. The damage. Get behind that turret. I'm gonna ultimate. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this Raw. It's gonna make my damage so much better right now. Let's get those. We'll scale up, and now that was a 2-for-1. We got some good rotations, good damage output. The ultimate came through, and I actually forced the Artemis out really hard. Alchemy ultimate was coming for me, and I avoided that. So things I accomplished that team fight, I actually baited out the Alchemy ultimate and avoided it, meaning that damage was completely avoided overall for my whole team in general. Not only that, but I also zoned out the Artemis really hard. Got some good damage out on the Guan Yu, which made things very, very easy for us. Just gonna get a ward down there. We'll put a ward down over there.
Retreat.
a damage output. I just threw my life away. That's all that was. That was a complete 100% mistake by me. 100%. Just threw my life away there. I was trying to ward up, and then as I warded in, this is the kind of the folly of pretty much anyone who's warding, but mainly support, is that you want to make sure you're safe when you're warding, and I 100% was not there. So not looking so sharp for me. 3-5, bad score, but good game. It was tough in the beginning because Thanatos wasn't really doing so hot. In the beginning, he's starting to pick up now. Go one more shot! Oh, if Emir was basic attacking there, would have been enough. There's a boar. There's a trap. There's a shield wall. The taunt. Alco ultimate. Free hugs. Oh, he dodges away. Jingle bang. Oh, the silence was... he didn't need a basic attack there. He was trying to get the fear off, but I think the silence would have been enough, and he wouldn't have to have stopped his forward motion. Good rotation. My team is just carrying me right now. Yeah. 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 Oh. Okay, then.
Attack fire giants. Okay.
Okay, then. Curious to see the damage numbers after this. We're going to start the fire giants. I'm going to head right over there and make sure that gets cleared up. We've got 69 to 58, 11,000 gold in the lead, looking sharp for Team My Team. Should I ult it? Nope. If rotation comes, I can easily ult it, but no reason for me to ult it now.
Be right back.
Get rid of this trap. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Smacked into the wall. Oh, that's perfect.
Attack middle lane.
Oh my god. Whew. Alrighty, things are looking better. We're in a great spot right now. We just need to clench out some good team fights. Gonna head back here.
Retreat middle lane.
See if we actually can't get.
Retreat middle lane.
Soul Weaver would be great. Some more penetration would also be very, very good. How much magic protection they have? Not a whole lot. Sun Wukong being the only one that's picking it up at this point. So Polly is going to wear. I'm going to be running down my path here. Oh boy. Game continues. Mid tower being pressured. They're actually going to get it, it looks like. But at what cost? Sun Wukong forced to ult. Hades waiting for a good opportunity. Is he going to find it? Hades has an ultimate right now. Hades? What is he doing? Is he like AFK? Hades ult. Do it. Do it. Boom! Shakalaka laka laka! That's how it's done.
An enemy has been slain.
Whew!
Tactical. Be right back. Just something I whipped up. Mine.
Oh, my turret. Is this a trap or a ward? This is a ward. Good play there.
Be right back. Attack middle lane.
Actually quite close to finishing off my Polynomicon here.
Attack middle lane. Mine.
That damage though, insane. Vulcan's damage is insane. So good. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. Look at it. This mid camp will actually finish off my Polynomicon right now. My team rocks, man. My team rocks. So I think, you know, Hades Vulcan, Odin Vulcan, you really need some kind of combination to guarantee that ultimate there. It's very easy to combo it with the Hades. Looks like Emir might be going down here. Athena did get dunked by the Thanatos, but now he's in a bad spot. Hades still waiting around. What is Hades AFK, or is he just waiting for an opportunity to just get the perfect ultimate? I think that's exactly what he's doing. That's pretty much what he's doing the whole game, and it's been working very well for him. His positioning is quite well, and he's very patient. He's very, 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 very patient. That right Phoenix is down. I mean, we don't really have to force anything right now. That Poly doing work. Does Hades have an ult? Hoo, buddy! Oh yeah! That's what do they call that? They call that damage, don't they? You know what damage is? Whew! Whew, doggy. Good game. Good follow-up, good game, good ultimate, good everything. You can see with a lot of practice, Vulcan can be very effective, but there's a lot of downsides to it. A lot of downsides, and it's kind of hit or miss, but you can see with proper placement, and I think a lot of, I don't know, it's just more practice with the character, able to get more damage out. I mean, look at the damage numbers. I'm actually going to do the most damage in the game, so regardless of the score, regardless of the early start there, able to take a whole lot of lives. Did it hurt? When you fell from heaven? Shut up, Tribear! Shut up! It's not cute! Ugh! So damage there, that's Vulcan right there. That is the damage capability of Vulcan in his new state. Like I said, very hit or miss, but with combos, I mean, we saw some incredible team fights from Hades where things were just exploding. And with proper farming, even though we were actually actually getting picked off a lot in the beginning, we were able to stay ahead because of the farm we were capable of. So that is great news. And I hope you learned a little bit about Vulcan and learned a little bit about League as well. This was a League match. You can see the top left corner, Conquest League, and you know there's a lot of Vulcan stuff. It's like you're running away from a Vulcan, then boom, exactly. I'll see you in my next game. Don't forget to like, favorite, and comment down below. Share it out to your friends. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.